Dr. Delaney, thank you for joining us today with our NSU Video Magazine. What an exciting bio and preparation you've had here at NSU. First and foremost, though, I'm interested in knowing how you became a pharmacist and, more importantly, what brought you to NSU and made this institution your school of choice.
Well, I mean, one of the things that got me into NSU is, let's face it, I mean, I'm not a standard pharmacy student. I actually had a career in another industry here. All my connections are here, so for me it was close by, and I wouldn't have to uproot my life and my son in order to come to this school. I actually looked at the some of the particulars with the school, the first-time pass rate for the board exams, and everything looked good to me. So what I did was I went ahead and to me it was this was the only school I applied to. And I was very determined that I would get into this school.
Dr. Delaney, I was looking at the fact that you were part of a team of research groups here at NSU that worked under Michelle Clark. Can you discuss for us what your research project entailed?
Well, certainly. Actually, at the time, I was taking a pharmacology class with Dr. Clark, and she had put out a call for research, for students to participate in research. So I went and I had an initial meeting with her, and she said, well, I'm interested in going off in a new direction. I've not done very many studies in gene amplification and looking at gene pathways and gene expressions using PCR. So it intrigued me because this is something that when we got into it, you know, we would have to research the methodologies and things, write protocols in order to get the experiments to work correctly. You know, it just seemed intriguing to me that we would be able to help her open up a new area of research that we could develop protocols for and help other students. When they would come in, they would see what we had done, and they would be able to follow that to in other experiments using the equipment that we were using. If I hadn't done the research, I don't know if I would have enjoyed pharmacy school as much, because it was one of those things, it was an addition. It's different from what I was doing in the class. It gave you a different modality of thinking, and it really was, I think, very stimulating for me in an intellectual sense and actually in a personal reward sense. It was very, very rewarding.